Yo, good morning. Good morning. How we all doing? Let's see. Live by QQQ, Tesla, AMD, NVDA, Google, Apple. Hold on. What else we got in here? Microsoft. I think that's about good. Tweet. And let's see, send now. Boom. Boom. How we all doing, ladies and gentlemen? Good morning. Who we got in here? We got Eric, Kevin, 81kg, Dylan, Don, Jason, Caswell, Slime, Juan, Steve, Joseph, Holy Trinity, KUNAL, Kevin, Paul, Daniel, JJ, King Sutton, Jeffrey. Hold on. Martin, Paul, Douglas, David. Good morning. Good morning. So, pretty much going into today, I know we got the mortgage applications, which is important, but I still want to watch 429.61. That is still a massive area of resistance. If price can push up into 429.61, I will be looking for a reject again up at this area. So that's going to be my main watch today. As far as yesterday, let's see what I gave you guys. I told you guys watch Shopify to the upside. That ended up just blasting to the upside. So hopefully some of you guys were able to catch that. Pull up Shopify. We can see that thing just exploded yesterday. Also told you guys to watch NVIDIA for a short below the trend line back into the yesterday or back into the previous day's low. That happened pretty much right at market open. So again, I don't know if you guys were able to catch that. That happened pretty quick. I know Nate was able to catch it right back down into the previous day's lows before bouncing back up and then ultimately selling off later in the day. And then let's see, SPY, QQQ, as always. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up yesterday. So let's see what we can get today. Still in the Zillow swing. I have, with the mortgage applications, I don't know how it's going to open up. So interested to see that. It really doesn't trade in the pre-market session, but we are back in the green on this. We were up like $22 a contract yesterday. Not enough to take profits yet. But with this Zillow swing, what I like about it is we got in this day right here with anticipation that this daily squeeze was going to fire up. We saw a pretty big move yesterday, and we were able to clear this resistance right here at this 46.9 to 46.8. So maybe we pull back today, retest it, and then continue. I will say the one thing that I don't like about yesterday's price action on Zillow was this was a very large, aggressive green candle and not a lot of volume. So going to be keeping a close eye on that. Again, going to let this swing play out. I am positioned for a potential negative 50% loss. But maybe there was just no sellers yesterday and that led to there not being a lot of volume. I don't know. But my price target 49.07, 50, and then 52.36. So still in that swing. And then the other swing that I am watching is, I believe it's PLD. Yeah, PLD right there. And then we will start finding our levels for the day, ladies and gentlemen. Start looking for some day trade setups. But PLD, really liking this. Daily, weekly, 3-day squeeze. Trend line right here. 1, 2, 3. If it is able to clear this trend line and hold above it, I will be looking to swing trade it. The 130 calls expiring this month are very cheap. I think they were like $80 a pop yesterday. So we'll be watching that. Let me double check that real quick. Actually, no, the 130s are $35 a pop. Obviously, they're going to be a little more expensive once it starts breaking, but if it can break, I mean, we can get to 130 by the, 16th in 10 trading days. So we shall see. Or in 10 days in general, my bad. But let's find some setups today, ladies and gentlemen. How'd you guys do yesterday? Make money, lose money, take no trades? Let me know in the chat. Boom. Cool. Start with ES as always. Let's see charts. Boom. I don't know. Should I get live for the people on TikTok today as well? Should I be nice to them? Let's see. Remove this. My reject is still 4309.25 on ES. That's still my key area. If we start really pulling back, then I'll watch these areas right here unless we break the highs. But as far as a reject, I mean, I really don't see much. We have the overnight highs right here. Overnight highs. Tom wants to see my legs. I got some thick thighs, I must say. I don't have no chicken legs. But yeah, let's see if we can build a base above this this overnight high right here. Had a nice move in the overnight session, but if we're not able to hold this high, then I'll look for a pullback. We might have. Let's see. Did we bounce at a fib? Yes, indeed we did. So bounce right off that 50% retracement right there. I don't think I have any rejects. Yeah, we broke above all the rejects. 50, 61.8, 70.7. So no good rejects, guys, until we literally get up to at 4309, unless we can watch this 30-minute supply zone right here. That would be pretty much the only area that I'd be interested in a reject, here and here on ES. Look at the 15-minute. See it on the 15-minute as well. So yeah, let's just mark that 30-minute supply, and then we are ready to rock. Starting at 4302. 30-minute supply. And again, if you guys could, make sure to smash that like button. It would be greatly appreciated. Remember, if you guys do want that watch list, you gotta run it up to 200 likes. One day we'll get to 300 likes. One day. But yeah, we'll watch that 30-minute supply. Maybe we can catch a bounce if this were to be the high right here. Catch a bounce right here. Watch these areas. So again, it all depends if this ends up being the high. And then we start pulling back. So that is it on ES for now. Head on over to SPY. Are they making noise? Can you guys hear them? Literally building the house is so loud. So loud. SPY kind of looks like we're trying to form like a little symmetrical triangle breakout right here. Right there. Boom. So interested in that potentially. We'll see. But again, 429.61 is my key area for SPY. Boom. Boom. There's our pre-market high. Bounced off the 50, made a new high. Again, potentially could use here to here for a bounce. But we'll wait to draw that on the screen. Go to a 4-hour. I mean, 426.50 seemed to be a pretty solid support, but other than that, I'm not really seeing much on SPY. 426.50. Boom, boom. Yeah, and then we break above there, test 430, 431.73. If we start pulling back, I have fibs. Here to here. Those are my fibs. Take off 70.7. Boom. We'll take a look at the individuals here in a few minutes. Once we're done, SPY, QQQ, NQ, and ES. Maybe SPX, we'll see. Let me, let's check the economic calendar real quick. See what we got going on today. Now, we had mortgage applications this morning. 8:30, we have trade deficit, which is going to be important. And then consumer credit at 3. Cool. Cool. All right. And that's pretty much everything I'm seeing on ES right, or not ES, SPY and ES right now. Here's my reject. We break above there. I mean, we got more room. So put 430, psychological resistance. Boom. Alrighty. Take a look at NQ. Then we'll do QQQ. And then we will start getting to the individuals. Still got a nice 1 hour squeeze. Building on NQ. I would say if it can get above 14,624, there's a good chance the squeeze fires up and takes us back into this high up here. Only area we can watch for a reject is going to be right here. So you can see we came up, rejected right off the 61.8, flush to the downside yesterday. So only reject area I like is right there. Take off the 50, boom. Then after that, straight shot up. Besides this supply right here. But we shall see. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Let's see, what is this? 1 hour supply. Just mark it so we know about it. Could be a price target. There we go. Boom. Kind of see it better on the 30 as well. All right. That is it for NQ. Take a look at QQQ, and then we get into the individuals, ladies and gentlemen. And again, make sure you guys are smashing that like button. Smash it right now. Takes 5 seconds to do so. But let's see, rejected off that 61.8 again yesterday. So only other reject I like is 356.16. If we crack above there, it's pretty much a straight shot back into the highs, give or take that little supply zone that we have up here. But as far as bounces on QQQ, 4 hour. We'll take a look at Boeing. That's on the weekly watch list. I think it started popping yesterday, is what I saw. Nice 4 hour squeeze building. Here's our low point. Be a little picky. We'll take that one. So if we start pulling, I'll watch down here for bounces. 350.7, 352. Let's see, was that yesterday's low or was it in the pre-market? Yes, that was yesterday's low. Yesterday's high. Cool. Yesterday's low, we'll just mark that. Oh my God. That, and then pre-market low. Cool. And again, we can find a fib, pivot low, pivot high. It just depends on when we end up finding that high point. So that is it. ES, SPY, QQQ, NQ. Now we can take a look at the individuals, see what we're liking, what we're not liking, and then we will form this watch list. So start with Apple. Looks like it has a nice, what is that, 30-minute squeeze, nice 1 hour squeeze. Nothing on the 4 hour. If I were to watch a bounce, if it didn't already do it, it did. It bounced right off the 50% retracement at 177.50 from that pivot low to pivot high. That was pretty much the dead bottom yesterday. So if Apple's going to break down, I mean, I'd be interested all the way down here at 175.75, maybe a retest of 177.50 for a potential bounce. Looks like it's trying to break above this little symmetrical triangle right there. So, I mean, if you want to watch it, personally, I use Apple to understand overall market sentiment. But if you do want to watch this for potential upside, feel free. And again, 177.50 would be the bounce that I would watch. But personally, nothing on Apple for me today. AMD. Already too close to that reject. Not going to watch anything on that. Amazon had a nice day yesterday. Broke above that rejection point. Nice 1 hour squeeze. However, not really seeing anything I like on Amazon. Yeah, no dice on Amazon. I mean, I'd be interested above that high. I don't know if it was a misprint. No, that actually happened. So, I don't know. Maybe a side watch on this. We'll see. Maybe we can get up there with the trade deficit, actually, because we do have news at 8:30. So Amazon, put that on the list. Boeing. Still watching that weekly squeeze. Still looks really good for upside. So that's more so for a swing trade. And then when it breaks out, I'll be watching the day trades. But personally, nothing on it yet. Coin got clobbered yesterday. Let's see. IV was way too high for me to want to trade coin yesterday. So nothing there. Costco. Still have my long-term equity. Gonna look to add to it even more. Google's looking good. Any squeezes that we can watch? I mean, I would have preferred to watch AMD reject off that area. It's just too close to it. That's why I don't like it. Let's see, I mean, you only have to trade 1 or 2 stocks. I mean, you literally could just trade SPY and QQQ. That's where probably 90 to 95% of my trades have been this year. And a majority of last year was just SPY and QQQ. Very recently, I started trading the individuals. They're starting to get hot again. But SPY and QQQ are my mains. Once you learn how to understand SPY and QQQ, it's crazy. I've seen so much more consistency when I started focusing on SPY and QQQ solely. So yes, you can find that. What was the question again? Yeah, I would say it's good to focus on just SPY if you want. But that in the market that we're in right now, where the individuals are getting hot again, that's why I've been adding like 1 to 2 to my watch list a day. Give myself a little bit more diversification in the watch list. Because SPY and QQQ might not do something, but we can go look at like Meta or something like that. Last week, right, we traded Meta. We took a beautiful reject on Meta. SPY really wasn't doing much. SPY wasn't offering any entries, but Meta gave it to us. But we like Amazon, possibly Google. I'm not too sure about this one yet. I would have preferred to watch it break out of this right here, but I don't know. We'll see. So nothing on Google. Let's take a look at Meta. And again, make sure you guys are smashing that like button. We got almost 300 people in here and only 112 likes. Remember, if you guys want that watch list, 200 likes. I believe in you guys. I know you guys can do it. Honestly, if the market got weak today, I'd prefer Meta for a break below here. We could watch it for a bounce as well. It's been support 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So maybe it breaks below 296.50. We can look for puts. Break above 271.72. Look for calls. Any possible rejects would be all the way up here. We can also use them for price targets. Zoom out to a 4-hour. It's kind of just in consolidation. It's got a nice 4-hour squeeze as well. Some inverse hammers at the top of the uptrend. I'll watch Meta both ways. I have so many videos on just SPY and QQQ. So many. But I do like that Meta. Microsoft actually does look really good today. If we can get this breakout right here. Could happen later in the day. But around like 334 would be the breakout. Microsoft on there. Netflix is ripping. What do we have? 415. Finally broke above that inverse hammer. No dice on Netflix. Personally. Skip over that. NVIDIA is still undecided. I mean, if it broke that upper trend line today, I'd be interested in upside. So what's that breakout? 391? 391.2? NVIDIA. Shopify. It was hot yesterday. Might get a continuation today. Back up into 65.54, but Personally, no dice on Shopify for me. Snow is getting really close to a key breakout. Just literally a uptrend. This is a textbook uptrend to the upside. But no dice on me or from me on snow until 185.38. She's setting alert up there. I like that. If it breaks. Cool. I could reject. I'm going to be watching it, but if it blows through it, then I'll be looking for more upside. Of course. Of course I will be. Rental properties coming soon. I like this Tesla, too. As long as it doesn't break, I'd be interested. See, pivot high, pivot low, no reject till there, pivot high, pivot low. 232.82 we can use for a reject. Potential reject. Is that the same high? Yes, it is. Cool. Then we got Tesla. All right, so there's 5 stocks that I like today. I don't trade Walmart. I don't like trading Walmart either. Let's see. That needs myself. Amazon, Meta, Microsoft, NVIDIA, and Tesla. So, we got news dropping here in 1 minute. Let's see how the market reacts to it, if it even reacts to it. And, yeah, let's see what we can get today. Maybe find some good setups. 40 seconds. Let's see. Cookies. I could go for a cookie right now. Low key. And again, feel free to ask any questions throughout the live stream. I'll try to get to most of them. But yeah, feel free to ask. Good morning, everybody. To the ones that I did not say good morning to. How many likes we at? We're at 150 with 300 people in here. Means 50% of you have not clicked that like button. What about this? To the ones that didn't click the like button, the ones who did, and me, we're going to come find you. We're going to make you click that like button. How about that? All right, let's see what the trade deficit was. Or trade balance. Negative 74.6 billion, forecast negative 75.8, previous negative 64.2. So, the question is, does the market react to it? Looks like a whole lot of nothing right now. Apparently there's CRM news. I'm assuming that's why they popped right here. Nothing there. Go back to ES. Here's a real question though. Has anybody got Diablo on what's this thing called? BattleNet? I think is the app that I bought it on. Diablo? Anybody? Need some people to play with. I believe it's BattleNet. All right, well, it looks like the market is slightly pulling back, but no huge reaction off of the news. Again, if I'm going to watch a bounce, it's going to be somewhere around here. Let's go to the overnight highs. Hey, I appreciate it. I'm like a level 24, I think. Tell you what, best $90 I've ever spent. Yes, I would say it's pretty fun. All right, let's start narrowing down the list of what we like and what we don't like. Cool. I'll look at the DM later on today. Like I said, with Amazon, I mean, I'd be more interested up here, so I'm gonna take that off. We can just set an alert, keep that on the side. Meta. Again, 269.50 seems to be the level that I would watch for a bounce, so I think we're gonna keep that. Microsoft 267 would be $1.30 push to the upside. I'm just saying move a day. Moves on average about $6 a day. We'll keep this on the side for the time being, but I do like Meta a lot. NVIDIA, if it gets above that trend line, that could be huge. 391, NVIDIA moves about, obviously with the earnings, this is going to be a little skewed. Around $15 a day. I'd probably say it's closer to like 11 or 12. Or we now have a new trend line that we can play with. How do we want to draw this? I'll probably just draw it there to there. All right. There's NVIDIA and Tesla. Tesla staying strong throughout that news. I think the go-tos today, as far as individuals, is probably going to be Meta. If Meta can hold up, or if Meta can come down here, I'll look for a bounce. Another bounce that I would really prefer to watch would be all the way down here, 267.50, 265.37. If we break below this low right here, retest it, I'll probably look for puts to take it down into this area right down there. But that's the only clear-cut pivot low, pivot high that we have as of right now. We do have a nice 4-hour orange dot squeeze on Meta. So, this, watch the pre-market highs. Boom. Cool. Let's get Meta rocking. Meta. Interested in 296.50 support. Below, looking for puts into 267.5 and 265.37. Both bounce areas. Above pre-market highs. And looking for the push into 273.10 and 273.9. Watch for rejects up there. 4-hour orange dot squeeze. Cool. All right, there's Meta. Keep that one on your radar. I think we're going to wait to finalize the final one, but as of right now, I'm liking Tesla the most. It also depends on what NVIDIA ends up doing in the pre-market. We almost had 200 likes. We need 9 more. Maybe we can get 250. Ooh, that'd be nice if we hit some 250 likes. But in the meantime, real quick, in case you guys did not know, I do have a 450-page book on Amazon titled The New Age of Technical Analysis. So if you guys are looking to learn more about my overall day trading and swing trading strategy, how I find bounces, rejects, support and resistance, price targets, Fibonacci, the indicators I use, specific day trading and swing trading setups I look for, so much more, make sure to check out the book on Amazon, The New Age of Technical Analysis. Book number 2 is on the way, and I'm very, 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 very excited for book number 2. I do want to point out that you're going to need book number 1 as well if you're going to be reading book number 2. So just keep that in mind going forward. But yeah, we're going to see between NVIDIA and Tesla. It depends on the pre-market. But as of right now, Tesla's winning. No good rejects until 232.82. So let's take a look at SPY. Still holding up pretty nice. Breaking above that 1 hour trend line. It's holding. This kind of looks very similar to Shopify. Shopify set up yesterday. So let's look for that break and potential continuation. Don't really have any good bounces. So way down here. Cool. Let's rock. Do you really want to know what it's like living in Jadon's basement? That's the real question. Do you really want to know? SPY. You want to know what's funny is people actually thought that I did live in his basement for the longest time. SPY above. Actually, main reject. 429.61 to 430. Above there. Has more room. No good bounces until $426.50, then 423. So kind of in the middle with this SPY today on what it might do, because that 429.61 is huge. That is the monthly 61.8. So we'll see. QQQ rejected off that 61.8. I mean, if I'm going to look for a reject, it's going to be 356.16. It's just going to be a little lower probability. Could bounce down here. Again, really depends if that's the high point. So we're going to have to wait a little longer. The orange dot squeezes on Meta, the 4 hour. Got the book in the mail. Let's go. So yeah, I guess while we're sitting here just chilling, waiting a little longer for levels to finalize, anybody got questions? We can look at Run, RUN, or the weekly watch list. It's getting close to that breakout. Honestly, I like this one more so for equity. I think that's what I'll rock with. But I do really like this weekly falling wedge. How do we want to connect this? There we go. I like that better. So I like Run, Marvel, RBL. This is how long ago I traded Marvel. Long time. Did it gap up? It did. I was gonna say we had a nice little wedge break right there. So I mean, it could see a continuation. Personally, this probably would have been something I would look at for a swing. I don't know if I've ever day traded Marvel. Always just swung. So looks like it once more. I mean, just breaking out that falling wedge right there. but nothing that I like on it. Let's see. Hey, you got to put in the time. When I was learning to trade, bro, I would go to work, do college work. So go to school, work, and then every spare time I had, or every spare minute I had, was spent studying. I didn't go out, not even on the weekends. I didn't party. I didn't go out to drink. I didn't do anything. I just sat here and studied. Gotta put in that work. Gotta be dedicated. Gotta see the long-term vision. Yeah, I will say you're gonna lose friends. You're gonna lose people. But let me tell you, I wouldn't do it any different than the way that I did it. Wouldn't do it any different. GME's popping. Let's take a look. It is. I mean, they got their earnings tomorrow. I don't know why they're popping like this, but the main thing that I'm watching on GME is this big old quarterly bull flag right here. So we cracked that thing at 30. This could get very, very fun very quick. Yeah, at least get some sunlight. Could actually lead to a yearly bull flag. We'll see, but I mean, I like that. That could be a very big setup. Might be a degen and actually add some GME to the portfolio in anticipation that it's going to break. What other questions we got? And again, we're kind of just waiting for levels to confirm. Yeah, TTD's been on the watch list a few times. If you want to watch this today, actually, this doesn't look bad right there. Look for that breakout. TTD can clear, looks like 75, 75. You can get the push into yesterday's high. And then further continuation from there. Looks good. It's been a minute since I traded this, so. Alrighty. Let's go back to SPY. Yeah, I mean, it looks like we're probably just going to sit here. There's no set time that I wait to trade. It's just whenever the setup validates itself. I will say it's pretty rare that I'll take a trade right off the bat. Maybe in the first few minutes. But I still do sometimes. Just all depends on when the confirmation's given. Go look at end phase. Again, same thing. Nice little trend line right here. Look for the breakout. Is this thing squeezing on the 4 hour? It is on the 1 hour. Yeah. Watch that 1 hour setup. Look for the break. Big break and clear 185. Could see more upside. And make sure you guys are subscribed. I do go live every single morning, 8 a.m. Eastern time. Give you guys a completely free watch list for the day. Completely free. Plus, I have over 700 videos on this channel teaching you guys on how to trade for completely free. With one of them being an entire 1 hour video on Fibonacci. So definitely make sure you guys check them out. Fibonacci, supply and demand, another Fibonacci video. Literally so many different videos on here teaching you guys on how to trade and how to be a successful trader. So if you're not subscribed, you're missing out. I'm sorry. Let's see, PayPal. I don't know. I haven't traded PayPal in so long. So long. But personally, I don't see anything that I like on it. And the final one that we're going to look at is going to be Datadog, which again, I haven't traded in a really long time. I don't even know if there's liquidity in this thing. Good rejects to 130. Honestly, not really seeing anything that I like on Datadog. So probably something I just avoid. You buy when it's cheap, right? As long as it's a good company. My portfolio hit a new all-time high from buying that dip. SPY, QQQ, BTI, Apple, Microsoft, Tesla, all that good stuff. New all-time highs on the portfolio. And again, that's why technicals can help us understand when should we buy in the long-term portfolio. If you guys remember, I made a video the day before this happened. It was CPI or PPI, whatever it was coming out, and the very next day was the evening before. I literally put out a video that said these are the most important SPY and QQQ levels. So pivot low, pivot high. Told everybody watch the 50% retracement on SPY. Went on over to QQQ. Took the pivot low, pivot high. Told everyone to watch the 61.8 on QQQ. And the very next day, we bounced right off of those levels. So obviously, what does that mean? This is a monthly fib, higher time frame. If we're bouncing a 50, this is a buy zone. Now, if we go on over to the day that actually happened, right here. Told everybody watch that 349. I was off by about $1 because we had that CPI. But that was the dead bottom. Now we're all the way up here at 428. That's why technicals are very, very important. So, again, you can watch Apple. It's just something that I'm going to use as like a market sentiment. Because we bounced right off that 50% fib yesterday. 177.50. If it continues to pull, I'll watch 175.75. But nothing that I personally like on Apple. So I think Tesla is going to be the #1 contender today. Cool. Let's get Tesla out to everybody. Let's take a look at what we got going on right now. SPY, QQQ. What else do we like? We want to put Z over here. ES, NQ. Meta. That was the stock. Meta. And Tesla. Cool. Cool. Tesla has some relative strength in the pre-market. If the market gets strong and Tesla breaks 228.9, I am looking for a push into 232.82 for a potential reject. And then QQQ. Again, this could be our pivot low, pivot high. So if I'm going to look for bounces, it's going to be down there. You want to join Team Bull? Of course, you're going to learn a lot. So, since you mentioned Team Bull, if anybody is looking to trade live with me and a bunch of other amazing traders, definitely make sure to join the team. I'm getting the link right now. Hold on. Boom. So if you guys do want to trade live, I've been doing daily trade recaps in Discord as well. Inside of Team Bull and just webinars in general. We did one yesterday. We did a bunch of them last week. So if you guys are looking to trade with the right team, get your education up, your profits up, make sure to come join. That is the link right here to join the Discord. So if this is the high in the pre-market, here are my bounces right there. These are my main ones. Right below there, I mean, I ain't got much. So QQQ. Now I'm gonna go make some protein oats. QQQ. Watching bounces from 354.77 to 354.4. Potential reject 356.16 above there, can retest the highs. Boom. That is the watch list, ladies and gentlemen. Got a good amount of people up in here today. I like it. And again, I go live every morning and do this for you guys. Every single morning, 8 a.m. Eastern time. So let's get you guys this watch list real quick. Again, none of this is financial advice. Everything talked about in this live stream is based on my opinion and my opinion only. Options trading is very risky, where you can lose more than your initial investment if you are not careful. So as always, do your own due diligence, use your own proper risk management, and I'm not responsible for any lost funds. So let's get meta to you guys. I bought Diablo on the computer PC. Was gonna buy it on my Xbox, but somebody told me not to. So I was like, all right, fine, I'll buy it on the computer. Still prefer Xbox. Tesla, QQQ. Boom. Boom, boom. And again, make sure you guys are subscribed. 700 plus free videos live every morning. Everything I am watching today. As always, wait for the market to come to you. A+ setups only. No setups, no trades. Boom. That is everything I am watching. So that is going to wrap it up today, ladies and gentlemen. As always, I hope everybody has an amazing day. Other than that, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Let's run it up. Let's make some money.